Hello, YouTube. This is really late. It is extremely late. I apologize for that, but hey, what are we doing? So I've done a lot today. So I guess really all I can talk about is the fact that you really have to grow. You have to push yourself. Yeah, in order to grow, you have to push yourself. The comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there, right? So, I mean, before I get too far into this, I'm Bryn Chan, and I am your host for today. Sorry, I've been in meetings all day. I mean, I've loved every single second of them. So, I mean, hey. So, as I hit myself in the face. So, I have been learning a lot about growing and what it means to grow. And like I said, I joined this mentorship. Uh, and I can honestly say I've only been in it for almost a week now, and so much I've learned so much more in a week than I did in like 5 months, or my almost 27 years of existence. I'll be 27 Saturday. So, but there's so much, and and they've pointed this out, like there's things that you still have to work through, and I get it. I understand, because even though I don't consider myself to be that crack baby, you know, I'm not that's not me. As much as I firmly believe that, that's still something that is holding me back in a way. And I guess I just never have been able to fully break away from that. There's just so much that I've dealt with growing up, and then being adopted, and there's stuff in there. There's situations in there. There's stuff that I've been through that still hold me back. Though, even though I think that I've gotten past it, I've moved on, I've moved forward, I've let it go. It's still holding on to me in the deepest of areas, right? There's no it's not fully gone, and I need to be a part of this community where they change my viewpoints. I've changed the scenery. I need to ask more questions. I need to know what I'm doing, and my environment needs to change. So I'm going into this environment, right? So I'm going into this environment because the environment I'm in isn't actually doing anything for me. What's it doing? It's telling me I need to work. I need to work a 9 to 5. I need to make a stable paycheck. I need to work hourly. I need to have a 401k. I need to have a retirement plan set up, and all this other stuff. The 401k and a retirement plan, same thing. But, I need to do all of this and that, and then I need to have children as soon as humanly possible, because that's how we keep the world going around. And just stuff like that. In the 96% of people that, we surround ourselves with. That mentality. Go to school, get a job, go to work. Have children, retire, and die. That's pretty much what it is. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to do that. I mean, we're all going to die at some point, but I don't want to die with the majority of my life being just zapped away because of a job. No. Why? And I don't want my husband to have to continuously work a labor job. You know, he's pretty much the only support system I've had, basically. Because I have friends who are like, yeah, you can do it, go for it, or whatever, but they secretly are like, whatever, it's not gonna work. And can I blame them? No, because why did I attract those people? It's because I put out that same energy. I put out that same exact energy of, you can try, but it's not gonna work, or are you sure this is gonna work? Because I can almost guarantee you that it's not. Why am I friends with skeptical people? Because I myself was skeptical. Like, super skeptical. If you wanted somebody who would scrutinize every little detail, that was me. Then, not in a positive way either. I would find every little thing that would go wrong, or that could be wrong, and be like, here. It's not gonna work. But, that's not how you get to the 3%, the 1%. It's not how you get there. You have to take those things that everyone is like, oh, it's not going to work, you can't do it. No. And prove them wrong. You got to use that as, your own energy to be better, to do better, and prove to them, hey, guess what? Actually, don't even prove it to anyone. Just prove it to yourself. That's it. That's all you got to do. Is prove it to yourself. And, I sit here on these videos and I talk on these videos, but have I? Do I have anything to show for it? Do I have, other than my honeymoon to Japan, there's not really anything to show. But I've put myself in an environment to where I can grow. And I wouldn't want it any other way. Now I can talk to people who have made it, who have become millionaires in their own right. I don't know if you've ever heard of Darren Gibson, but, I've been to, like, 2 of his live conferences. And have you ever heard of Desi Lipova? I just got off the phone with her. And they point stuff out. Because that's what they do. They study human behavior. They study what it is that holds you back, pretty much. And even though I brought this stuff up, and even though I thought I was over it, I clearly am not, since I brought it up. It's clearly still attached somehow. And I don't want that anymore. I just want it to be a story. Something fun to tell. The little, not necessarily fun, but something I could bring up to people and show them, hey, this is where I started. This is where I am now. This is, when I first started, I was a crack baby, and, but I am not that. I'm not that. So, and I got with my husband, and my husband, what does he have to do? He has to literally work every day, Monday through Friday, so he doesn't work Saturdays, Sundays, but he works a manual labor job. He works hard labor. And it's not right. I don't want him to have to work that job anymore. He doesn't deserve to work that kind of job anymore. And for him, I've taken it upon myself to be that person who shows him that you could do something other than go to school and become a doctor. Yes, that does happen. His dad gets on him all the time asking why he doesn't go back to school and get a good job. Become a doctor or something like that. And, that's a thing, and it happens, and, I don't like that it happens, but it does. It does happen, but that's how a lot of people are. You go to school, and then you get a job, and you go to work. You become a doctor, okay? And that's not knocking on doctors. We need doctors, but if we want to broaden the sense up, okay, you're basically a doctor, I guess you could say, in your own sense. You're a doctor in your own sense. You graduated high school, and then you went straight into the workforce, and you work 9 to 5. Congratulations, you're a doctor. I mean, sometimes you're on call. Sometimes I call you in. If somebody calls in sick or something, they call you in. But, you go to college, you get a job out of college, whether it's a job for your degree or not, congratulations, you're a doctor. Why? Because you have a job now. You don't work for yourself. You work for a company. And I've been recommended to watch videos on Bob Proctor, and I'm gonna do that because I can't afford not to follow this advice, not to follow what they tell me to do. Why? Because they've been there. They know what they're talking about. They're millionaires, okay? What am I? I'm just the wife of a hard-working labor man who drives heavy machinery. That's all I am. I'm just a wife who is just like everyone else. But the only difference is that I'm a wife who made the decision to not just live as a housewife. I made the decision to become something better than myself. Become a better version of myself. To put myself in an environment that is going to bless me tenfold. And what I've ultimately done is I've put myself into a position where I can go and help other people. Because what's the point of becoming successful if you can't help other people along the way? Right? Now, I'm going to say this in this video, and I'll probably say it again in another video. But, Mom, Dad, Matt, I know the third one ain't probably gonna watch this because she watches Cambodian people eat. If you guys stumble upon this video, okay, and if you by some miracle stay to like 17 minutes in, 16:30, whatever, 16, 17 minutes in, I'm telling you right now, as me now, as someone who just started making it, who is going to make it, who just started, I promise you that, Dad, you're not gonna have to continue working. Mom, you're not gonna have to continue to take on all these responsibilities that you shouldn't have to. Also, remember when I was a kid and I told you I was gonna buy you a horse trailer with a camper trailer thing? I don't remember what they're called. Well, guess what? I haven't done that still. So I still have to do that. And Allie, if you're watching this, okay, which I assume you'll probably come to this at some point, I owe you a horse. Still, okay? I know you were a child and I was trying to get you to stop screaming, but I owe you a horse, okay? I owe you a horse. I don't know where you're going to be living, but I owe you a horse. Scott, you watch my videos all the time. You're my husband. Okay? I promise you that you're going to be able to quit your job. I promise you that we're both going to make it. And you'll never have to work a job again. It's a promise right now. Because you don't deserve to have to work for your entire life. And I know there's people out there who are going to be like, you have to. Well, that's the 96% mentality again that I was just talking about. So Mom and Dad, Grandma, Grandpa, I know Grandpa's real sick right now. But I'm going to take care of those bills. Those health bills. Those medical bills you got going on. I'm gonna help you with that. Mom, Dad, you know, wherever you want to go. We'll get you going. And one of the things that I really want to do is, I was in the foster care system. I'm adopted, as many of you may know from watching my videos. But I want to help children and family in those situations. I know what it's like. But I am going to tell each and every one of you, yes, my family and everyone watching these videos, I have to help myself first before I can help other people. Because if I can't help myself, then how can I expect to help other people? And little Joey in your basement right now, you'll come across this. I know you will. I mean, what do you do all day other than sit in the basement all day and watch YouTube videos and play video games? Yeah, not cool. I'm not taking advice from you. First off, I've never taken advice from you. And I'm not going to start taking advice from you. You know, if I wanted to not do anything and just play video games all day and watch YouTube on somebody else's dime, I would listen to you. But I don't want to do that. Why? Because I love and respect my parents too much. Too dang much to make them work to support my lazy bum. And you know what? I think we're far enough in this video. My lazy ass. Sorry, but I'm not going to be a part of that. And, you know, we haven't talked to you in a bit, but, you know, I hear about you sometimes, and you know what? I'm glad we don't talk to you anymore. That's all I can say. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video here because it is really late. I guess. It's like 7 something, so I guess it's not that. Wait, hold on, let me check. It's like 7:45. Okay, 7:45. But compared to when I usually upload, it's a little late. So I'm going to go ahead and end this off right here. Okay? Invest in yourself because you are the very best person you could ever invest in, and I just invested in myself again. You know? Why not invest in yourself? You know? Invest in stocks, real estate, gold, silver, and if you want to learn more about affiliate marketing, you can click the link down in the description below. And if you want to learn more, if you want to, be a part of this mentor group, if you want to know more about it, message me on Instagram or Twitter. I have both linked in my bio, or not my bio, description, video descriptions. So, okay. That being said, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.